Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope we're all doing well and having a lovely day today. We're going to be doing a villager hunt today for Sprinkle. I'm so sorry that I was going like a little bit longer on that screen than normal. It is because right before I went live, I realized that I forgot to handle something that I needed to handle, so I had to go back into my settings and do that. And then because I was rushing, because I was worried about being late, I misclicked on something else, so that's lovely. But the thing is, I don't know what I misclicked on, so that's going to be a mystery until I find that out. But aside from that, welcome in, everyone. Hope we're all having a good day. If you're wondering who left, I had Flurry leave, and I know that I was going to keep her. However, hear me out. I did not want to spend forever trying to kick out a villager, so I went ahead and I let her leave, and then I decided that I would just amiibo her back in at some point, because it just seemed simpler than trying to kick somebody else out. Because, like, I literally had 15 minutes before the normal starting time at that point, so I just let her leave, so it didn't seem like that big of a deal. But welcome in, everyone. Hope we're all doing good. Hope we're all having a good day. I love Lexi's face is being overflown with emojis. I don't like that feature. I want to take it off. I don't like that they added that. It bothers me. Like, I don't know who said that I consented to having that on my channel, but I don't. What theme is Sprinkle? Is it a winter theme? Sprinkle isn't my island. Sprinkle is a villager. Sprinkle's like a winter penguin. Let me say hello to everybody, by the way. Oh, thank you for being a member for 3 months, William. Hello, Strawberry Boba. Hello, Nani. Hello, Shiver. Hello, Kyle. Hello, Crazy. Hello, Megs. Hello, Sayla Plays. Welcome in. I think I got everybody. We're all doing good. Genuinely, though, I don't know what I misclicked, and it kind of makes me nervous. But I'm sure that'll randomly be uncovered at some point during the stream. Hello, Aubrey. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Sprinkle up the island. I think that it's to be similar to Twitch because it feels like a feature you'd see in a Twitch stream. It does, but I don't like it, and I want to take it off so badly. I don't approve. I love that my camera's already bullying me. I promise, one day I'm gonna get a new one. One day. I just can't exactly afford to right now. I hope that works. I hope so, because that would be great. I'm nervous though because I don't know what I misclicked, and I can't like fully say while I'm live what I clicked on. In fact, I might just tell the mods because I'm nervous. Something I noticed too, I don't know if because my TV setting is different, but on my phone the starting screen lavender color, and then on my TV it's like a pastel purple with a blue undertone. I don't know what it is then, because the colors that I chose for it were like various shades of like soft purples. Gosh, I'm so in love with this camera. It's driving me nuts. I want a new one so badly, but I can't afford it. Can I just like... Will you please be my friend, Streamlabs, please? I'm begging at this point. It's really rainy and gross outside tonight. I wish it was raining here, but it's not. It's funny because the other day kept saying all about how much it was going to rain, and then it didn't end up raining as much as I thought it would. Hey Lexi, I'm playing for the first time tomorrow and I'm so excited. Hello, finally me. Welcome to the stream. I'm excited for you. Hope you have a good time. Hope you stay safe. Love the posing. Right, you do what you gotta do. I'm just so frustrated with this camera because it's always unfocusing. And we have a setting turned on that's supposed to be autofocus, so you think that it would help, and I feel like it does a lot more harm than it does good. And yes, that's a Dr. Pepper. It's gonna snow next week where I live, but why is that a bad thing? I would love some snow. And hello, William, welcome to the stream. I don't want this, it's raining and cold. No, I do want that. I do. I mean that. Yeah, there is a camera on my phone. I just, I don't think it's been funded at all, which is totally fine because it's optional. And I want to make sure that I emphasize that a lot. There we go. Now it looks like it's being nice again. The camera that's on there right now, though, is the camera that I want currently. I just have it on there instead of outright purchasing it myself because it's very, very expensive. And I think the setting that I had put on it where like, it can be funded over time rather than being purchased all at once. It's been snowing for a while here and I hate winter. Oh, in that case, I'm sorry. I love winter, though. I want cold weather. It's better than hot and humid. I mean, I feel like on one hand, I'm used to hot and humid weather because of how Texas summers always are. But I prefer the cold by a lot. What's your favorite flavor of Cheez-Its? Also, before I answer that, I want to say, for some reason, my brain corrected and changed the word flavor to the word color. And I thought it said, what's your favorite color of Cheez-It? And I was like, come again? No, but actually, I don't like Cheez-Its. They smell like feet. Like sweaty, dirty feet. Hello, Gamer Harpy. Welcome to the stream. Not the feet? Well, they do. It smells like a dirty, sweaty foot. I don't like Cheez-Its. I like Goldfish. They're better. I was super close again today, you guys, to doing lo-fi music in the background, but I, again, decided against it. Because I'm still so scared. I don't know what the problem was last time. Like, I didn't do anything different. Like, I just randomly started, like, not working the way it normally would. It was really strange. I love Cheez-Its, especially the extra toasty ones. My sisters both love Cheez-Its, and I think that they just smell like dirty, sweaty feet. Like, next time you eat Cheez-Its, take a big whiff of the box whenever you open it. It smells like a cheesy, sweaty foot. I'm sorry if I ruined Cheez-Its for anybody. I just think they're gross. I love Cheez-Its and Goldfish, but they give me really bad heartburn. The toasty ones gave me bad heartburn, but I like the big ones or the snack mix. Speaking of snack mixes, how do you guys feel about Chex Mix? And if you like it, what's your favorite piece in it, and why is it the brown chip thing? Whatever that is. No, that's just me saying that because that's my favorite part. But apparently a lot of people don't like it. I think the brown part of the Chex Mix, whatever that chip thing is the best part. It's delicious to me. You got all your wrapping done today? I saw a picture of Athena. She was helping you. She just wanted to be part of the festivities. No, but literally, I think whenever animals do that, it's just because, like, that's their way of showing love for you, and they see that you're doing something, and because they love you so much, they want to be a part of it and, like, mirror you and do it with you because they love you so much. Like, whenever I do work on my computer, whether that be making a thumbnail, editing something, whatever it is that I'm sitting on my computer doing something, or even if I'm just playing a game, she loves to just sit in my lap as if she's doing it with me. Chex Mix is iconic, and I love the honey mix too. The rye chips are my favorites. Oh, they're called rye chips! Okay, well, thank you for letting me know, because I had no idea what they were called until now. But those are, like, the best parts to me. I like the checker-looking part. It tastes great. Those are really good, too. Those and the rye chips, top tier. I just bit my own tongue, like, on the side of it with my molar teeth, so that was great. But the breadsticks are underrated. They're good, too, but I feel like they don't have very much flavor. My favorite deer villager? I don't know if I have one. Fawn is a good builder, though, in my opinion. Yasmin was helping, then she got emotion, like the crinkling of the tissue paper. Have you seen how some cats, like, they'll hear certain words, where they'd be, like, maybe ripping paper, or, like, the tissue paper, like you said, or maybe, like, touching, a hair comb. Whatever it is that makes some kind of oddly specific noise, cats will hate it so much that they gag. Why does that happen? Does anybody know? It's really strange to me. I almost wore the Santa hat for the video, but I chose, not video, for the stream, but I chose not to because it revealed my character's mushroom hair and it wasn't cute. So we have the wig on for today, but I feel like it low-key almost looks better than the Santa hat. Shino, Diana, or Fauna, I guess, would probably be my favorite. One of those. I'm not really sure, though, out of the three. Bruno hates the sound of the trash bag opening, it scares him. Same with Luna, or, like, for trash bags in the house, like, not for, like, the big trash cans in the kitchen, but, like, for the mini trash cans, like, in bathrooms, or in my room, we use plastic grocery bags that are left over, just so that way they get used and not, like, immediately thrown away. Whenever I pull out a new one to put in my bathroom trash can, Luna hates it and just runs far, far away from me. And, like, I feel bad because I'm not trying to scare her, but I have to, like, shake the bag to get it to air out more. Or, like, to get it to open, I guess you could say. We love a wig moment. It's cute, though. And I feel like these wigs are universal. I don't know how many colors there are for the bow, but there's a couple. Cool, I have Shino. Then again, everything scares him. Me because I'm very jumpy and easily startled IRL. And it's ironic because I haven't watched them in a while, but, like, I do watch scary movies. There's not an eyelash in my eye this time like that one stream, but, like, one of the, like, flyaway hairs in the front is, like, on the side of my eye, and it was making it itchy. And it's the worst whenever you feel one like that on your face, or maybe, like, you get, like, a hair in your mouth, but you feel like you can't find it, so you keep repeatedly touching your face trying to look for it. Has it ever happened to you guys? Pets are my favorite Animal Crossing. Same. I've always really liked them. Just because, like, especially if you're a player that really likes to time travel or if you're just planning to do some for whatever reason, it's nice. Then you don't have to worry about what your hair looks like. I remember whenever I was really into City Folk when I was younger, I almost always had a wig on. And it was mainly because there was this time traveling trick you could do at the time that made it where if you did the trick correctly every time that you completed doing that trick, it would give you 99,999 bells for free, like automatically deposited into your Animal Crossing account. And they never patched it either. Like, it just existed the whole time and they didn't bother to fix it, which was interesting because you would think that they would patch something like that, but they didn't. Not the bell fraud. It basically was bell fraud, but Nintendo didn't seem to care at the time. Like, literally, some of my fondest memories with one of my older sisters. So basically, she was a grade above me and usually had a bit more homework than I did, and I would get done faster, or if maybe I had it done at school, whatever it was. So she would be doing her homework, and on her behalf, I would get on her account on our Animal Crossing town. And then, I think you had to have a certain amount of bells already in your account for it to work. I don't remember what the amount was, but you had to have, like, X amount of bells in your account, and then you would get on, run around, like, briefly, so it counted as you, like, playing. You would save, and then go into the date on the Wii itself, not in the game, but, like, into the Wii itself, and change it to the year 2035, save, go back to your town, and for some reason, it would give you 99,999 bells, and then you would just repeat that cycle over and over and over and over and over, just to get the free bells. And nobody knows why it was a thing, but it was, and they just never patched it. The more you know. I kind of have a question. Nobody kind of low-key stopped talking about it, but now I'm curious and I want to make it into a poll. Just hold on. Hold on. All right, so there's the poll. Which one's better, goldfish or Cheez-Its? I have to know. I know we just talked about it, but I want to see the proof itself on a poll. Also, these past 3 holidays have been asked for me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Kyle. I really hope it's better this time around for you then, because having a sucky holiday is no fun. Without getting into it, I've been there too, so I get it. I hope this time around it's better for you. Or that it's at least not as miserable feeling. I tweeted about this, by the way, but I know not either everybody in the chat either doesn't have a Twitter account, or maybe if you don't follow me. So to catch you up on it a little bit, I decided recently that I wanted to improve my eyeshadow abilities. Because, like, I know how to put on eyeliner and, like, mascara. That's very easy. And then, like, other, like, base face makeup, like, that's pretty simple to me. But I've always been really, really bad at putting on eyeshadow, and I decided I wanted to get better at it. And I went digging through my dresser earlier, and admittedly, I'm somebody that tends to gather a bunch of miscellaneous items in the dresser drawers and then never actually sort it out, so then I forget that I have certain items there, and it's just really cluttered. With that being said, I went digging through said dresser drawers, and buried under a bunch of junk, I found a bunch of different eyeshadow palettes. And a lot of them were either barely used or just not used at all. So even though they were, like, kind of old, I thought, hey, I barely used these. Some of them I haven't used at all, so, like, would it really be that bad and that gross to use them? I tweeted asking about it because I wanted to get other people's input, and the overall answer I say that I got was, there's a good chance it'll still be fine, but technically speaking, due to their age, there's still at least a half-ish size chance where if I tried to use it, it might, like, make me break out or something. And there's also equally sized of a chance that nothing will happen to me because they were barely used. And considering I stored them in my bedroom and not in the bathroom, there shouldn't be nearly as big of a chance of there being bacteria. Because fun fact, if you store your makeup in the bathroom, if you're somebody that wears any, that moisture in there and also the general environment will cause it to grow more bacteria a lot faster, so don't do that. I just brought that up because mine was stored in my bedroom. So, by the way, I'm going to give her a little shout out because Kim helped me with this. Also, hello Caroline, welcome to the stream. We were talking about a bunch of eyeshadow palettes that I found, or I was talking about it. Kim etc. was explaining to me that because I stored them in my room, in the dresser, and they were hardly used, that they should be fine to just, like, test it out a little bit and see what happens. but that I should be okay, especially considering it wasn't like cheap makeup. Cute headphones, thank you. And sorry that I wasn't seeing messages while I was telling my little story. Like Christmas season this year is kind of trash. We haven't done anything Christmassy. I'm sorry. Well, I hope maybe you feel welcome hanging out on the streams. Bob the Builder, no. I am not Bob the Builder and I cannot fix it. The only building I've done really is Animal Crossing speed builds and then building sets for theater shows, and that's it. By the way, welcome to the stream, Sophia. Hello, Nate. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the hug. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Usually in the back of them, there's a jar with a shelf life on it. I know what you're talking about. I didn't know what that meant for the longest time, and like it does tell me what the shelf life number is on all of them, but like I'm gonna ignore that because since I barely use them, some of them, again, for like the millionth time, were not touched at all. So I think I'm just gonna go for it, and then if consequences happen, then it's my own fault. I don't know, just because a lot of my spending money went to getting gifts for people for the holidays, and I don't want to have to buy more eyeshadow unless I really have to. So I'm just gonna take the risk, and if something happens, then it's my fault. Ben is Bob the Builder. He fixes things. He does. He fixes my setup almost all the time. Like, I hardly end up being the one to do it. He always does it for me. I'm stuck in bed with COVID, so it's been really, really crummy week for me. I'm sorry, Caroline. I thought it was just the flu. I'm so sorry. I just realized that I muted myself. What I was trying to say was that I've had COVID 3 times, so I know how much it sucks. I am so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. I was in the living room, but Mom was blasting the TV. Have you ever been trying to peacefully watch something or listen to something on maybe your computer or like your phone, and then somebody else nearby isn't using earbuds and they're just like had the YouTube video on their phone at like full volume? Because that bothers me. Sasha, Bessie, hello. I mean, we're not gonna take him, but like it's always exciting to see the newer villagers. Wait, are we getting a raid? Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, T-Crossing. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How are you? How was your stream or premiere? Sometimes people raid from premieres, but hello, welcome in. How are you? Oh, my God, watch stuff. That's okay. Raids are always appreciated regardless of their size. Thank you so much for your support. How was your stream or premiere? Let me know. What were you doing? Hello, Namir Foxy. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Jen. Welcome in. Hello, T-Crossing. By the way, can one of the mods get a link for T-Crossing, please? I don't wear makeup. I was never really taught how to do my makeup, nor was I allowed to wear it growing up. My sister, however, was allowed to do whatever she wanted. But, like, why not? I'm not talking about the preference thing. Like, I'm saying, like, why weren't you allowed to wear any? Little Animal Crossing is so cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. Look at the hearts, Lexi. I can't see them on my computer. They don't show up for me. It's only like a mobile thing, I think. Enjoying ready to read started. Well, welcome. Hi, it was great. We found the journal. Congratulations. Maybe your good luck energy with finding her could help me find Sprinkle. Trying to delete old and new mods that I don't use on Sims 4. I thought I saw you online playing the other day. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It's okay, accidents happen. T-Crossing, if you can't send a message. There was a bit of a misclick, but you're not in trouble. Can you fix it, Lexi? I can't take people out of timeout once it happens. I'm sorry. It was an accident, though, so T-Crossing, you are not in trouble. I just wanted to say that. I'm trying to kick someone off of Coldara. I had Flurry leave earlier, and I could have technically kept trying to kick somebody else out. I just didn't want to bother. But I've got her amiibo, so it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. There we go. I'm gonna hop on Animal Crossing. You should! I still haven't been as motivated lately to decorate, but I don't know, a villager hunt seemed fun today. Oh yeah, were you just trying to get the link? Really though, it's okay, like accidents happen. How's your stream, guys? I think it was good by the sounds of it because they found June. Yeah, that's all I was trying to do and accidentally hit the wrong button, so sorry about that. Really, it's okay. Like, I'm sure they understand accidents happen. It's all good. Which island are you making now? I have Solstice Island, but Solstice Island doesn't really have a set theme at the moment. And that's because I've just been playing Animal Crossing a bit less as of lately. Someone keeps hearting you. I can't see the hearts on my screen. Like, at all, actually. They just don't show up on my computer. By the way, if you have any people here that haven't liked the stream, I would appreciate it if you could. It's free. Do you need Dora or Bruto? Judy? I do not. I don't like Judy anyways because she's scary to me. Mainly it's her eyes. Some of the Dr. Pepper to spill. I have a straw in there just because I feel like it's easier if I'm trying to drink it out of a straw. But I squeezed the can a little bit and then it came out like on my hand. You're gonna do the Bobby Builder song with the hearts? Oh, like with the beats of the song? Is that what you mean? I want to see if I missed anybody. So I tried to say hello to everybody that came in from the raid, but I feel like I might have missed anyone. Okay, also I'm gonna end the poll. I'm shocked that Cheez-Its won though, because I thought Goldfish would have won. Feels like Lexi stream feels like the stream subscriber joined the Discord. There's maybe it was for the little community that we have. Absolutely, that's very true. Very, very true. To support a community doesn't necessarily have to cost money unless you want it to. But it doesn't have to. There's many ways to support somebody that's totally for free. Good luck with the villager hunt. Thank you. Can we get smart cheddar chips? I thought they said chatter chips, like the villager, and I was like, are there like secret Animal Crossing chips that I don't know about? Oh, and by the way, enjoy your Lurk, Megs. Renee, why won't you leave? That was how I felt earlier. I was trying to kick out, like, Megs. Yeah. No, not Megs. Oh my gosh, that sounds so horrible. I meant to say Maggie. I have the villager Maggie on my island, and I wanted her to leave. I just said Megs. That sounded so mean. Oh my gosh, I'm so... Megs is my mod, and I can't believe I just said that. Gosh. That was an accident, I promise. We love being a hot mess. That's with my other cat. It's all good. I'm crossing, by the way. Thank you so much for understanding. I promise that was an accident. I am so sorry. Give me Renee. Yeah, you give Sophia Renee. It's happened a few times before. Well, thank you for understanding. I do appreciate it. And hello, the Brony Gamer. Welcome to the stream. I'm good tonight. We're villager hunting for Sprinkle at the moment. I don't know if this stream just will end up being in the winter time, but as for right now, I'm trying to get winter villagers in case I end up doing that. Honestly, craving a cosmic brownie right now. That sounds scrumptious. That, like, heated up mixed with some vanilla ice cream would be really good. I Shiver to kick out Megs. If anybody doesn't know what Shiver's talking about, there was a super old stream where I, like, had this moment where, like, have you ever been, like, reading something but thinking of something else and trying to say a certain thing and then you mix up those 2 or 3 things and say something totally different? I did that. I was trying to say that I didn't like the Builder Rasher because we were talking about Animal Crossing that day. But then because I was looking at Shiver's message, it came out as I hate Shiver instead, and I have never been so horrified in my entire life of streaming. It was funny though, we laughed about it. You're Megan, you're good. Also, let you put me in timeout once for nothing. I did do that. Before anybody roasts me, the mods knew it was a joke. Sometimes I do that as a joke and they know it's a joke. Don't come for me. Who's your least favorite villager? I would have to say that's a 3-way tie between Rasher, Chops, and Rodney. I just hit my desk with my chair. I want to little W ice cream. I do too. I will give you Renee if she decides to leave. Do you like bubble tea? I mean, I do. I just don't have it very often. No, look, I'm sorry about no. I did do that. I have one of my chickens named after Sophia, and Sophia the chicken tried to run away, so I had to like gate them in with wooden fencing. Breaking news, like so sorry saying they hate their mods are putting them in timeout. Not me. Like, I don't hate them, but I did put them in timeout once for funsies. I love my mods though. I really do. I do. I really do. Genuinely. How much do you like Dora and Boots the Villagers? Boots, I feel like it's a very underrated alligator villager, but Dora the Mouse I only got for that one island. I didn't try to escape. I wanted to get some monies for you because you're poor. I am poor on Stardew Valley. Like I said, no comment, no press. True, I did. And thank you for the hydration reminder. I do have Dr. Pepper, but I need to be drinking water as well. I'm having a good week so far. For the most part, I mean, I've been fairly stressed out, to be completely honest, but I'm okay. Thank you for asking. Hope everybody else been having a good week. And if you haven't been, I hope this next coming week and these next coming days are better for you. Anybody have extra trash? The way that, like, I looked to my desk to see if I had trash on my desk as a response. I don't think I do. I'm sorry. Wait, are you Stardew Valley, or are you trying to say something else? But genuinely though, I hope everybody's having a good time, good life, good vibes, good everything, to be completely honest. And if you're not, I hope it improves for you soon. Because I don't like when you guys are sad or when you're struggling, because that makes me sad. I'm going to cover a villager's house in it? Why? Do you just not like them? And also who? Which villager? I've Stardew Valley. I'm not good at it. That's okay. Stardew Valley, I feel like you don't think about it until you've started playing it yourself, but I feel like it's more of a learning curve than people tend to think. Oh, and thank you for the like command. I appreciate it. Liking the stream is free, and it's a very easy way to support me. I do use she/they pronouns, yes. I'm gonna try to motivate myself to play Animal Crossing. You should! Motivation! We'll use the hype command as motivation. Pretend that says exclamation point motivation. I want to kick him out. Wait, who though? Which villager? If you sent a message for it, I didn't see. And it looks like the camera's in a bad mood again. It was nice and clear for a while, and then it got blurry again. I'm eating Pop-Tart. Oh, I thought that said Pop-Tarts. I'm eating Pop Rocks, and I hate the noises. I like it. I think it's like free ASMR. Oh, Gigi, okay, I don't blame you then. I don't like Gigi either. I say, let the trash on Gigi's house commence. Which sounds very strange out of context. I have a Mouse 3DS XL case. Well, what color is it or what design? I remember I really wanted for a long time some kind of Animal Crossing New Leaf case for mine, but I never ended up getting one. What kind of movies do I like? I mean, I don't tend to watch a lot of new ones. I like to just watch a lot of the same ones that I've already seen before because I like knowing what's going to happen. Because when I don't know what's going to happen, that makes me anxious. But as for the ones I currently watch, and there's not a lot of them. I don't know how I should answer that, because there's like a teeny tiny handful that I watch. Don't get me wrong, I've seen a lot of different movies before, but I just don't usually go out of my way to watch new ones. It's Mario themed. I really wanted like an Animal Crossing one, or like a Princess Peach one. I did have one of those themes on my 3DS where it was like Princess Peach themed like digitally, but like I didn't have a case for it or like a skin. I'm putting confetti sprinkles in your face to hype up the vibes for Sprinkle. Thank you. Could you imagine you did that though, and then like Rodney showed up? I'm happy to get Christmas break after Friday. I'm happy that you do too. Sometimes breaks are just very much needed, and that's okay. Sometimes you just need a break, whether that be like from school, work, or whatever it is that's stressful in your life. Sometimes you just need a break, and that's okay. So it's not Rodney that showed up, but like I think it's funny that I said that and then a hamster showed up. 2 weeks off. I remember, I think this was like back in middle school. I feel like we got a much longer break. And then whenever high school started, we didn't get as much time. I might be remembering wrong and like mixing up different memories, but I feel like that's how it went. You got modding 2 servers. Congratulations, Jen. It's amazing. Modding can be very fun, but it's also a lot of responsibility. I'm gonna miss Ice Cream Friday for the 3rd time next week? Wait, what's Ice Cream Friday? Is that like a school thing or like a work thing? Thank you. Of course you're welcome. What else do you have to do as a mod besides monitor chat? I feel like that answer would change a little bit depending on who you ask, because everybody's communities are a little bit different. So I guess I'll answer this in the sense of what my mods do. So aside from monitoring chat, keeping that safe and running smoothly, they also help me with a lot of decision making in terms of server stuff for the Discord and stream stuff. They moderate the Discord server and keep that running safe and smoothly. And sometimes if like I need help with something in the sense of maybe like I'm like a little bit busy and like I need something announced or said, etc. Maybe in the server, sometimes they can do that for me too if needed. Like there's this one stream a long time ago where I was running really late and I needed that posted about in the updates channel, and I had Shiver do that for me because my phone was about to die. Like I had like 2% that day, so he did it for me. I know a football fish looks like an anglerfish. I just don't go fishing in Animal Crossing aside from the start of an island, just so I can give it to Blathers. Like that's like the only time that I go fishing. I mean, sometimes I go for a fishing journey if I'm playing that with people, like having people come to my island over stream. But that's pretty much it. It's usually just for Blathers. I'm trying to refocus the camera again, by the way. If you've never seen me do this before, it's something that I do sometimes to help my camera refocus. I don't know why it helps, but I feel like it does. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. At this point, because of how often I have to do that, since I can't get a new camera yet, at this point I feel like I should just make like some kind of command for it. Do you guys think I should? Because I have to do it fairly frequently. So speaking of the live chat message, please be sure that you're on live chat mode, because if you're on top chat, you're not going to be able to see all the messages, so be sure that you're on live chat so you can see them all. I'm pretty sure the point of top chat is like a default thing that YouTube does to try and hide spam messages, but really all it does is hide random chat messages, so I feel like it's pretty pointless. So be sure that you're on live chat. Wait, which one? I mean, I'm not going to take them, but like, who is this? I can't tell. They're behind the tree. Tell me why I thought that was Henry. That's definitely not Henry. Like, at all. Hello, the OG. Welcome to the stream. No, it's definitely a frog villager, but I couldn't tell who it was exactly because they were behind a tree at first. I'm on 3 big YouTuber servers on Discord. Congratulations, that's really fun. That's amazing. I hope we're able to upkeep with it though, because I feel like modding for multiple people could be really stressful. That's Prince, I think. I only saw the back of the villager's head, so I couldn't really tell. Like, I basically saw only a tiny bit of the back of the head because they were behind the tree. Hello, Zenulor. Welcome to the live stream. No, that's a cat. No, it's not. It was a frog. While we're talking about it, do you guys prefer the frog villagers or the cat villagers? Not like any specific one, just like the general species. Do you prefer cats or frogs? Also, officially 20. Happy birthday! But was it your birthday today or was it the other day? Either way, happy birthday. Can we get some hearts for the OG? By the way, while we're on that subject, friends, please remember that if you're on the younger side, it's probably not a good idea to share your age, because it's really not safe. But if you are of age, that's more okay. Hello, Amy. Welcome to the stream. I think frogs. Can we get some hearts in the chat, though, for the OG? Happy birthday. I don't know if that was today or the other day or something, but congratulations. My birthday's not for a very long time. I'm negative for COVID. Congrats, Amy. COVID is no fun. No fun at all. It's also just like sensory-wise not a fun time either, so I'm glad that you don't have COVID. Thank you guys, of course you're welcome. Oh, by the way, mods, I forgot to mention to you earlier what I misclicked whenever I was setting up the stream. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna be really, really fast about this. Just like, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, I sent it to mod chat. Everything is fine, but I misclicked something on there. And I don't know what it was. What's up? Yes, it was Prince. Good News Wednesday, I guess. Wait, what about Wednesday? Is it Thursday today? Is it Wednesday? I swear I thought it was Thursday. I'm confused now. Is it Wednesday? Or is it... I mean, I guess I could just check my phone. Yeah, it's Thursday. Really lucky. By the way, can you guys hear the Discord notifications on the computer that's next to me? If you can, let me know so I can mute the computer. Happy birthday, by the way, Thursday. Yeah, I just was confused by that. I was like, is it Wednesday somehow? They were probably talking about the show on Netflix. I normally, as I just said kind of a few minutes ago, I don't really watch a whole lot of new shows or new movies, but that is something that I'm wanting to watch. I just haven't done it yet. I'm gonna hand you guys, so I forgot. But you're fine, it's okay. There are a lot of time zone differences in the community, as far as I know. My favorite pink Nintendo character? Princess Peach for sure. Like, that's not even a question. Like, Princess Peach for sure. But a very close second. I don't know if she counts as more of like a fuchsia or a pink, but Toadette is really cute too. By the way, thank you for the 20 likes, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I have like a general hype command that's like a multi-purpose one for whatever it is that we're being hyped about at that moment. But part of me kind of feels like maybe there should be more of a specific one that's like for like hype. Yes, Peach is so cute. Oh, you retracted that. Okay, I'm sorry. I do love Princess Peach, though. If you guys had to choose a favorite of all the Nintendo princesses, who would your favorite be? I mean, I like all of them, but Peach is still my top favorite. I love her. I remember when I was younger, I really got into Mario Party, and I briefly was obsessed with Luigi. And then I started playing as Princess Peach, and I was like, you know, this is where it's at. She is my queen. And then I played as nobody else from that point onward. I always have to play as Peach. Like, if you ever play Mario Party with me, I'm just always determined to play as her. Like, she's just my main character. I love her. Birdo for the LGBTQ character. Birdo for the LGBTQIA character. I stuttered a little bit. But while we're mentioning that, reminder friend that this is a safe place for all people of all walks of life, of all identities, of all sexualities, etc. It's a safe place for everybody, and there will be no hatred or homophobia tolerated here literally ever. Ever. Everybody is loved and accepted here. Peach and Toadette are cute. I don't really play as anybody aside from Tanuki Mario and Mario Kart, to be honest, but sometimes on a rare occasion, if I do, I'll play as Toadette or Princess Peach. Zelda, Peach, Rose, and Lena. For me, I like Daisy. I remember the comment, oh, so you can rewrite it? Okay. My oldest Nintendo Switch is in the Switch grave for now because I'm recovering from that Switch burnout. It'd be like that sometimes. I don't know if you would still classify this as burnout, because I do sometimes get in the mood to play Animal Crossing, but I just have not felt motivated at all lately to decorate my island. Like, I just don't feel like I've got the energy behind that to really get into it. But sometimes it still, like, sounds fun to play Animal Crossing. I just don't want anything to do with island decorating at the moment. So does that count as burnout? I can't really tell. Well, I'm back after not being here for a while. Hello, Amber. Welcome to the stream. I was sick. That's okay. I hope that you're feeling better now. And if not, I hope that you're better soon. I was playing as Cat Peach on Mario Kart. Cat Peach is amazing because, like, it's a perfect combo between cats, which, by the way, you know, we love cats in this household. Cats and Princess Peach. Welcome back from your Lurk, Megs. We're going to get a new Joy-Con soon because of Drift. I'm sorry. Joy-Cons are expensive as well, so I hope they can get, like, a nice deal on some, maybe. I remember after my first pair of Joy-Cons got really, really bad drift, I had to buy the pink and green ones that I have right now. And I was so sad because I just felt like it was so expensive. I've been on the first stages longer than you've had that island. Cool Cat Peach is so cute. I feel like though the cat version of Peach is like a peachy pink color, which is very appropriate because her name is Princess Peach. I love Cat Rosalina or Cat Peach, or see if the electronics store near me can fix them. Regardless of what route you end up going down, I hope that you can get a nice deal on it because Joy-Con stuff is just generally expensive. I'm feeling much better than I was before, but still 100%. Thank you for asking. Of course, you're welcome. If we're talking about Princess Daisy is way better, but Rosalina hits. I've got to make this into a poll now. I just have to. I have to. Okay, I'll try to type fast. And poll is up, so vote on the poll. Which princess do you think is best in your opinion? Princess Peach, Daisy, or Rosalina? Where's Rosalina from? Super Mario Galaxy. At least that's where I associate her being from. If I'm genuinely wrong on that somehow, I'm gonna be really embarrassed. I play as Peach in Super Mario 3D World. For Mario Party, I always play as Princess Peach, but for Mario Kart, specifically Mario Kart on the Switch, I play as Tanuki Mario, but if for some reason I'm playing Mario Kart on the Wii, I like playing as Baby Peach. I don't do much with the Super Mario games. I sort of know much about it. That's okay. This is like kind of like sort of about the question of the day that we had on the server today, but for me, Super Mario Galaxy is really, really nostalgic. Same with Mario Party, but Super Mario Galaxy is very nostalgic too. Squish of the day, by the way, is Joel the Bigfoot. I only have one Bigfoot Squishmallow, and that's the Benny one, but it's like a different version. Like it's not like the default design. Hi Lexi, Rosaline did originate Super Mario Galaxy. Hello Chris, welcome to the stream. How are you? And that's what I thought, but if I was wrong on that, I was gonna be really embarrassed. In Mario Party Superstars, I play as Rosalina. I love her, but I like Peach better, admittedly. She's the best in my opinion. Mario Party Galaxy is nostalgic. Thank you. I'm glad that you agree. I played it all the time with my older sister on the Wii, and whenever it was announced that it was being brought to the Switch, I was so excited. I mean, as far as I know, I don't think it's being sold anymore, but like the Super Mario 3D All-Stars, I don't think it's going to be sold anymore. In fact, I think they stopped selling it ages ago. I think it was like a limited edition game. I have every Bigfoot except Benny. I'm the opposite. Benny is the only one that I have, but it's funny because like my boyfriend's name is Ben. Hello King, welcome to the live stream. I'm doing well. How's the villager hunt going? So far we have not found a Sprinkle, but it's okay. I was a little stressed earlier because before the stream I was rushing to get a villager to leave. My villager was being really stubborn, unfortunately, so I let Flurry leave. But I've got her amiibo, so I'll just invite her back in later at some point. So it's not that big of a deal. I just figured it would be better to let her leave than take the extra time to stress myself out more trying to kick out somebody else. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like Animal Crossing? Genuinely, I would say a 10. However, I don't like how New Horizons was handled by Nintendo, but that's a whole rant that I don't want to get into at the moment because I don't want to rant today. So I do really love the game. I just don't like how it was handled. I especially like it because I've been playing the Animal Crossing series in general for a really long time. So it's like, it's a very nostalgic game for me. Oh, and thank you for the hydration reminder. I appreciate it. I do have my Dr. Pepper, but I need to be drinking water too. Thank you for the reminder. I always try really hard to set my water down quietly because my mic is so sensitive, so I worry that like, I'll accidentally like slam the bottle or cup on the table. And whether your answer is a decimal, Sophia. I'm fitting in the game. Would you recommend it? I'm thinking about that, and yes, I would, but the reason that I paused is because I was thinking about how it's not necessarily new anymore, but I would recommend it. There's a lot of information available online now considering it's been out, like all kinds of videos and like streams to help you with information about it. It also just does have a very, very big community. If you do go through with buying it though, I would recommend getting the physical copy and not the digital one because let's say you decide that it's not for you anymore and you don't really want the game, it'll be easier to return that if it's a physical copy rather than a digital copy because you can't really return a digital one. I figured I'd remind everyone my mouth is super dry at the moment. I do that sometimes, like I'll get really into whatever I'm doing and then like I run like, oh, I'm insanely dehydrated. I'm sorry, but the people who chose Peach, where's the flavor? I think she has most flavor. Her name is literally Princess Peach. She's the only one named after a fruit. stream. How are you? Hi. I don't think I've seen you in the stream before, but welcome. Okay, thank you. Of course you're welcome. Wait, who is this? Who? Okay, bye. You're cute, but I don't want you. If anybody's wondering why I recognized Comrade so fast, it's because I recognize you from Ashland's community. Oh no, you're fine. I know this person from Ash's community. This is my first Lexi stream. I always mentioned Ash's chat. We're villager hunting for Sprinkle at the moment. She's like, if you were to picture like a Vanilla Wendy's Frosty as a penguin villager, that's what she's like. Actually, have you played Animal Crossing? I don't know if you do. Cause I know that she got rid of the Animal Crossing channel on Discord a long time ago. One of these days, Nintendo is going to make a game where you can skip the dialogue, or at least in my perfect world they would. I brought my own. She's amazing. I love her. I mean, I don't know if I have a favorite penguin villager, but I guess if I had to pick one, it would probably be Sprinkle. At the moment, I don't know if my island is going to stay winter themed for the dream address. But right now, I'm just getting winter villagers. And have more voice acting. What exactly do you mean by that, though? Because I feel like they all generally speak the same, just like with like slightly different voices. Like some of them have really high-pitched voices, some of them have very, very low voices. It just kind of depends. Oh, super random, by the way, but while you're here, Comrade, I want to show you something. Because I know Ash has seen this. I don't know if you're into crystals at all, but I've got a mushroom crystal. It's blue rose quartz, which basically just means like it's a slightly tinted rose quartz one. I know it doesn't look very pink on camera, but I swear it's pink in person, and it's got like a slightly like bluish tint to it. Like games that requiring subtitles. Speaking of acting though, or like voices for the villagers, in the older games you had an option to choose between having the villagers speak Animalese, and then there was this other language that they had for the game, but I forgot what it was called. In fact, do they still have that option and I'm just not aware of it? I'm gonna be embarrassed. Mushroom crystal, wow, I love it. I got it from a live sale off of TikTok. Sprinkle might be my favorite penguin. Valid. That's cool. I love crystals. I've got, let's see, how many on my desk right now? Aside from my labradorite ring, I've got a raw piece of rose quartz that looks like a lung, the rose quartz mushroom, a fluorite tower, a pink amethyst tower, a chunk of obsidian, and a green quartz tower, and then there's a lot more in my room. My cat Vincent is watching the stream. Hello, Vincent! I love you. Please give Vincent a hug for me. I'm freaking out right now. Wait, why? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm concerned. I'm sorry, for you, when you make merch, I don't know why I started so bad saying that. But I was thinking about that earlier, and I was looking at a website that I've been thinking about working with someday, and they do have options for plushies. I know a lot of people were asking about on that community tab if I were to make plushies, and it will be possible, but the only way that I would be able to make it work was I would have to get a certain amount of pre-orders before those plushies can even really be made, and then because they would have to come in overseas, that would take a while. So it's technically possible. It would just be a very long wait for everybody that's interested in pre-ordering one. And then again, I'd have to get X amount of pre-orders for them to even be delivered to everybody that wants one. My favorite Animal Crossing character? For the villagers, I say it's Portia. She's very underrated in my opinion, and it makes me sad. I'm just happy to finally meet your stream after joking with you in Ash's stream. Okay, because I thought that you were actually upset and it worried me. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm autistic and sometimes people's tones are very, very confusing for me. So I took that as like an actual like freak out moment and I was worried. I realized Tilly will be 20 years old next month. Happy early birthday, Tilly. Can we get some love for Tilly in the chat just because I love cats. I love cats, I do. I will call Cephalobot Ceph. I love that. Also, Cephalobot, I feel like is low-key kind of hard to spell. I understand you're all good. I seem to use tone indicators more. Speaking of that, I've got a list of them in the Discord server. I know that you're part of Ash's server, so like if you want me to maybe Because you don't have to reserve unless you want to, it's all good. But like, I could copy and paste and like DM that to you if you want to, or like send a screenshot, because I've got a bunch of them saved. Thank you for the hearts for Crazy's cat. Wait, my cat is in here. I thought she was with Ben. She's on his chair. And now I'm gonna bring her over. By the way, as you guys know, she was like kind of sick recently. She's fine now, by the way. She's healed and everything. She's all good. She just was sneezing a lot recently. I don't like that villager's little side smile. It creeps me out. Like, I feel like, I'm sure he's very sweet, but I feel like he's staring into my soul when I don't like it. I can read your Discord too, I'd love to. Well, thank you. You don't have to unless you just simply want to. It's all good. Those little legs are cutely sitting. I can see her toe beans. I want a picture of just the toe beans. Luna, is she hanging out with you? Well, kind of. She's on Ben's chair. And this was earlier, but I woke her up from a nap just because she was being so cute, and I really wanted to pick her up, so I did. But because she was so, like, relaxed and, like, I don't know what word you, she was, like, very limp, I guess, because of how relaxed she was. So I picked her up, and I had her where her arms were, like, up like this on my chest, and then her legs were just completely slack and, like, laying flat on my stomach. It was really cute. Okay, I'll give you a picture of her toe beans, only if you give me a bag of Takis. I actually do have one. It's in my pantry. I haven't opened it yet. But it was a gift from Ben, because he knows I like them. Vincent left the room, but his brothers, Viking and Smokey, came in. Well, tell them I said hello, too, and give them a hug for me. I want to see Athena's toe beans. She's sitting with me. I want pictures of all the cat toe beans at all times. Ever since I found out that the villagers in Animal Crossing have toe beans that you can see, I was so excited. So excited. One of the most underrated features of the game, honestly, is just the toe beans. I just realized something, and now I can't unsee it. So now I'm going to make you guys see it too. I'm sorry if this ruins this villager for anybody, but this is static, right? Look at his tail. It's purple with a yellow swirl. The yellow swirl is coming out of his butt, making it look like a fart. If I have to see it, you guys do too. I have a cat too. What kind of cat do you have? I have a gray tabby cat. Well, until Ben, if Fairy came in and stole the Takis for a picture of toe beans, I will. I don't know if he'll believe me though. As I'm waiting in your Discord, we'll probably go ahead and let you in after the stream because we generally do it all after the stream. I get worried that something's gonna happen when I'm not looking. But you're good though. It's like the same setup as what Ash has in her waiting room channel. Hope you have on your character. Thank you! Also, by the way, I don't know if you know this about me, Comrade, but I don't really like being referred to as a girl. I know it's like kind of like a catchphrase for some people, but it gives me massive ick. Like, it makes me kind of uncomfortable. I have a ghost tabby. Ooh, wait, what does that mean? Do you have like a cat spirit that visits you? Or is it like, or do you have a silver cat like I do? I like to point out that Dom the Builder has prawns for horns. Wait, are prawns shrimp or is that something different? I'm gonna Google that. What is the difference between a shrimp and a prawn? Shrimp have one pair of legs that include claws at the end. Good to know, but prawns have 3 pairs with claws. Why? Why 3? Prawns also tend to have legs that are a bit longer in relation to, so it's basically a shrimp, but with special, unique, limited edition features that shrimps don't have. Good to know. Thank you, of course, you're welcome. I also know that a lot of people say it like out of like habit, like it's just something that they say, so I don't necessarily like get angry about it. I just personally don't like it. Oh wait, who is this? I love her watermelon shirt. I want to say hello. Let me say hello. There we go. Who are you? Hello, Wendy. She's cute. What's for Din Din? Probably more leftover pizza. which has a lot of garlic and jalapenos. Wendy's cute. Tell me why though whenever I saw her, her name reminded me of Wendy Williams. Yeah, it probably is Wendy then. Oh, by the way, you guys, kind of off topic a little bit, but friendly reminder that at the end of the month, my stream highlights video is coming out. It's going to be part 2, I guess? I don't know if I'm going to say part 2 or number 2, because I had the first one come out last year at the end of December. We're going to have fish sticks and fries for dinner. I haven't had fish sticks since I was a kid. It's been forever. I feel like those would be good made in an air fryer. The Dr. Pepper is still dripping out of the can. We need a napkin in this household. Also, how long have I even been streaming for? Hold on. Okay, yeah, we're good on time. I have a habit of wanting to check periodically because there's been a handful of times where my poor mods were like, when are you ending the stream? And I was like 30 minutes overtime by accident because I got really into what I was doing. And I just always feel really bad about it when I do that. It's not a bad thing to stream long. However, whenever I do longer streams, I try to plan those in advance. So that way it's like well communicated between all of us. So that way they're not like, when are you ending the stream? Thankfully though, it doesn't happen too often, but it has happened before. I also just like schedules and staying on schedule. I have to like unstick my shirt from my back. That sounds really gross. It's just, it gets hot in here sometimes when I stream. My shirt was sticking to my back. It was gross. I was just thinking about something. I thought about trying this and I mentioned it the other day. I was like, what if I bought gifted memberships for my own community? Because I've seen, I think Peyton's Corner has done it. And I don't know how much of the money I'll get back, because like YouTube does take that percentage fee, unfortunately. But like, I've been thinking about it for a few days and like, I kind of want to. I feel like it'd be fun. I mean, I'm getting paid in a few days anyways from YouTube. And then whatever money I would be getting back from it actually would just go into the next paycheck. So like, I could. Remember what Pete said? I'm cooking these beef stew bits and I'm probably gonna make it with rice. But why is that a question? Or was that a typo? Because like, I was trying to figure out how I was supposed to read that as a question. I don't even know what the membership screen looks like. It's so funny though that I'm watching my own stream because that's, you know, how I read chat, and it gives me the option to just buy myself a membership, which is kind of unnecessary because I already have access to all the emojis and everything. I mean, I guess it's just there because I technically just have my stream open, so it does that because it does that for everyone else, but it's interesting because I already have access to everything that I offer for the memberships. So I'm not sure if I was going to make it with rice, so I was like, I don't know. I thought maybe it was just a typo, and I was like, how is that a question? Like, make it if you want to make it. I just was confused. You're good. Who is back here? I feel like they just love hiding behind the trees lately. By the way, I'm just gonna do like a quick look around and see if there's a DIY recipe before I go to the next island. There is! Okay, I almost missed that one. It was way back here. I feel like that's like I didn't have that one already. I have another poll that I want to do, but this one's like more Animal Crossing themed, so just give me a second. In fact, I'll try to type that while the game loads. And it takes me back to my island. I almost said house, but it's an island, not a house. Alright, there we go. So I'm just asking yes or no, are you guys decorating your island for the holidays? I'm just saying holidays is like a blanket term because, you know, there's a lot of different holidays and we like to be inclusive in this household. Is Sprinkle hiding? I guess so. I don't think she wants to be on my island, but she needs to come visit me. I want her on this island. At least for the winter time because, again, I don't know how long I'll have this island for. So for right now, I want her. Currently hunting for Dobie on my Christmas Core Island. Christmas Grandma Core Island. Wish me luck. Good luck, Amber. Here, I'll send you some Lexi hearts and some Portia hearts in the chat for good luck. And by the way, you guys, my mods do also happen to make content. And my good friend Carisi also makes content. If you guys would like to check 3 of them out. Thank you. Of course, you're welcome. I gotta go. Hope you find Sprinkle. Bye, Strawberry Boba. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. So as of right now, it's pretty split. There's only 4 votes, but it's split. I feel like though a lot of people are decorating for the holidays. If you choose not to though, that is totally valid. I feel like though sometimes decorating for islands that are seasonal based can be kind of stressful because then you're really on, excuse me, like a definite time constraint. I also have a goal of hitting 4 subscribers. I only have 20 more to that goal. If you guys haven't subscribed to Shiver already, you should. Let's help Shiver. My dog is... Oh, you mean like whining? I was like, what do you mean by wooing? Peanut, I do love Peanut too. I remember, I don't know if this was the last Animal Crossing New Leaf town that I worked on, but one of them that I had for a long time, I had Peanut on there, and I really liked her. I consider her one of the best squirrels. I don't know if she would be my favorite per se, but I feel like she's definitely up there. She woos instead of barking because she's a hound dog. Willis is the opposite because she is a Maltipoo, and I think it's with poodles specifically, they really don't howl. So if we want her to try and howl or woo, we have to like sing and like sing one note and not stop singing. And then eventually she starts mimicking us because she thinks we're howling and wants to do it with us. It's really cute, actually. But it requires a lot of singing to get her to do it. And especially, like, if you sing that one note and then, like, tilt your head back a bit and make it look like you're howling, she really tries to do it with you. And she doesn't always do it correctly, but she tries. Let's not take Anacotti. I'm pretty sure it's Anacotti. Let's not do that. Not the puke mouse. I mean, you're right, but let's not. One argument or debate I never got was that girls can play video games. Like, that never made sense. Regardless of somebody's gender, like, anybody can play a video game. It's literally just a matter of purchasing it so you can play. Also, hey, hello, it looks like a giant grease blob just got smeared on my camera. Let me fix that. I don't know what happened. I'm letting it focus on my hands first before I move them. I don't know why it's doing that. Hello? I don't know why it's doing that. I am so sorry. I'm just pausing for a second to fix that. Yeah, right. That's like the blurriest it's been for a while. I'm so sorry, everybody. I think that's better now. I think, give it a second, because there's a slight delay between Streamlabs and YouTube. It's very small, but it's there. Give it a second, and it should fix itself. Okay, that's better. That was weird. Like, it looked like as if you had like a bunch of like chip grease or french fry grease on your finger and smeared it on the camera lens. Anyways, I'm so sorry. We're back though. And that's what counts. Grease blob core. Me on my day off because I won't change out of my pajamas or whatever comfy clothes I had on. And then I just sit down and play games or binge watch Bob's Burgers. Kind of random, but I just was thinking about something. So this time around, the hearts in the chat are just for everybody, like regardless of your channel member, non-channel member, a mod or not, like whoever you are in my community, I appreciate you guys and I love you very much. Thank you for your support. So the hearts right now are just for all of you, just in general because I love you guys a lot. That one's Samson, I think. And I remember that because I almost got him for my old Coraline Island, but then that was, at the time I went with Dora instead. I almost went with Samson though, because I had a really hard time finding her, and then Samson I think had autofilled or something, and I almost kept him. I almost did, I was really close. Ruby and Chester are doing zoomies around the plaza. It is so cute. I think it was Allie, yeah, the alligator on my island. I think it was her. And I don't remember who else it was, but Allie and somebody else were doing zoomies on my island earlier. I feel like my neck needs to pop and like I can't get it to pop. So that's frustrating. Okay, so far on the poll, it looks like a lot of you aren't decorating for the holidays, which is totally fine because time-consuming islands, as I said, can be very stressful. And to add on to that, there was something I was thinking about recently. As you guys know, I went through a pretty good amount of Animal Crossing burnout recently, and after giving that a lot of thought, I think I may have pinpointed why that happened and why it was so bad. So for a very long time, I would speedrun islands regardless of what that theme was or how long I worked on it. I would always try and speedrun islands. And while I do have a lot of wonderful memories from that and I don't necessarily regret it, I feel like in hindsight, I maybe shouldn't have speedran every single island that I did because I feel like the constant pressure on myself to finish islands in a certain amount of time and like fully complete them, get all the villagers, get it fully decorated, etc. I feel like that is what caused me the burnout. Because whenever I was sitting down to finally make that, what was going to be a Normcore Island, which was Amethyst Island, which has since been deleted, by the way. Whenever I sat down to make that and wasn't going to have much of a constraint on it, I didn't know what to do with myself because for so long I would speedrun those islands and I just felt like I had burnt myself out really, really badly. Like, I feel like that was my own fault, if that makes sense. I hope I worded that good. Let me know if I need to re-explain it somehow. Ruby is my favorite bunny. I don't know who my favorite bunny is, but I do like Ruby's house theme on Happy Home Paradise. How do you feel about spicy food and also bone-in or boneless? For wings, okay, I love spicy food. First, spicy food in general is scrumptious. And I do prefer boneless. The only reason is because, like, for bone-in, I have tried those before, and I just hate the feeling of the bone being next to my teeth. It freaks me out. I'm not necessarily opposed to it, though. It's just not for me. Renee and Cobb are hiding from me. Sprinkle is hiding from me at the moment, so maybe Renee, Cobb, and Sprinkle are hiding out together somewhere. I need to decorate as I am part of a collab. I wish I had motivation to decorate right now, but I just don't, unfortunately. So yeah, I feel like 90% of like the reason why I was so burnt out and still like kind of sort of am, I guess, was because of how long on my channel I would speedrun those islands. Like I feel like that was like a slow, no, I don't say this to be funny or literal, but like I feel like it was like a slow burn leading up to bad Animal Crossing burnout. So I don't regret all the memories I made on those islands, nor do I regret making them, but I feel like I should not have speedran as many as I did. I'm trying to get them to leave. Oh, but I thought you meant like you were like looking for them for some reason like that. You meant that they were hiding from me in that sense. I'm sorry, I misinterpreted that. Cobb though, I think he's like one of those villagers I just feel like is not really talked about much. You know what? Same with Renee too. There's like a handful of villagers I feel like that are just never talked about like ever. You winning for Meg's and Lexi's speedrun romance Penny and Stardew? I think I got it mixed up, but Megs, did you say that you had already romanced Penny or Leah? Which one was it? Well, I gotta go now. Have a good one, Lexi. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And yeah, we haven't done that yet, but eventually it'll happen. Oh, I always married Penny on one of my save files. So should we try and, like, if we end up actually doing that challenge, which I hope we do, because I feel like it'd be fun. Would Leah be better then? I don't have a file with either of them romance, so I'm cool with either. I've seen the 30th anniversary for Beauty and the Beast. I have not. I saw, like, a brief ad for it earlier, but I haven't seen anything else about it. Is it out yet, or is it just, like, being announced at the moment? I'm watching right now with my, oh, so it is out. Okay, well, I hope it's good. I think we talked about this a few streams back, but we had like a whole debate over if we feel like remakes of older movies are good or not. And I'm not gonna lie, I do tend to prefer the originals a lot of the times to the movies. I'm not necessarily against remakes being done, but I feel like a lot of the times, and just in my own opinion, that the originals are still better. Sometimes though, I feel like certain movies just don't need to be tampered with. That's another opinion that I've got. I've seen ads for the past, for the West End one and the one in the US. I literally only saw one ad, but it's seeing as it's out already, I guess I'm just very behind on news about it. I've been wanting to romance Leah. Okay, well maybe we could do that sometime then. There was, I don't know if you remember this, there was a stream a while back whenever I had really bad internet issues this day. I was trying to do just a single stream where the only thing I was doing was romancing Harvey on Stardew Valley, and the whole thing was I wasn't going to end the stream until I married him. And because the internet issues were so bad that day, I had to end super early. But maybe one day I can do a stream where it's like I try to romance Leah, and maybe that can be something that we do that day. I don't know when it would be. I feel like that'd be fun. It also doesn't have to be like an on-stream event. It can also be totally off-screen just for funsies. This one actually looks good so far. There's also much more representation in as well, which is extremely important because in a lot of ways, for a lot of reasons, there's unfortunately not enough representation. And it's sad. Is there a way to watch it, or is it in person? Imagine Amber was watching it in person, just watching the stream in the crowd. I'd be like, go watch the show. It's okay. You can watch the stream later if you want to. I think I had this flyaway hair up here. I was looking at the screen just now, and like I had a little tuft of hair on the top of my head that was making the green screen act up. I don't know if it's still there. Oh, it's just on TV. Okay, what platform are you watching on? I know what channel it'd be. Oh, okay. Are you watching on somewhere like Hulu or like a Netflix, like a certain platform, or is it like on like just like a channel right now of some sort? Because I mean, we have cable, but we usually watch a lot of our shows and movies if we're watching one, again, on somewhere like Hulu or Netflix. We have Disney Plus, but it's technically my sister's account. I'm not gonna lie. She lets me use it though. I don't just use it for no reason, so I feel like that'd be mean. I ask first. This cable, we came across it randomly and decided to watch it. Okay, I'm sure it'll be somewhere like on a platform eventually. I feel like most movies end up like that, even if it doesn't stay there. I'm not gonna lie, Netflix is overhyped or overrated. I agree with you. I don't know if you heard about this. This was from a little while ago. But you know how technically account sharing on there is against their rules? Well, they made an announcement a while ago. I think it's going to be starting either very late this year, like before New Year's, or like beginning of next year. And it's probably going to be beginning of next year. But they're going to start making it where, like, let's say you're the owner of the account, and let's say you maybe, like, share it, like, with your siblings, or, like, just somebody in your family, like 2 or 3 other people. Well, for every separate account that you have attached to your Netflix account, they're going to start charging you for those 2 monthly. I feel like they don't have as many options as Hulu. I usually just use Hulu. It's on channel 12 for me, but I have no idea what it'd be for you guys. So that's okay, Amber. Thank you for sharing that with us anyways, though. I appreciate it. Are they going to start having ads too? I sure hope not. There's already a lot on Hulu. I feel like I'll bear with them for Hulu, though, because I like the shows that they have on there. It's still annoying, though. Tangy, okay, we're not going to take her, but let me just say, I am very, very surprised to see Tangy. Finding specific cat villagers in general in Villager Hunt is usually pretty difficult, so to find somebody popular like Tangy, I am extremely shocked right now. Like, genuinely. Like, hello? How did this happen? I love Discovery Plus. I don't think that we have that, but we got Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, and then for Amazon Prime, that one's my mom's account, which so like I don't feel like getting it for myself. So whenever I do want to use Amazon Prime for something, I have to use her account. Hulu took me out because of how long the ads are. I feel like it's worth it though, in my opinion. And then there's also Paramount Plus, but I only tolerate Paramount Plus for watching Ink Master. Ink Master and Ink Master alone. I think iCarly's on there too, like the reboot of iCarly, but I only watched like 2 episodes of that and I didn't watch anymore. I like that it got rebooted, but at the same time, it just didn't feel the same as the original iCarly, which obviously I know it's not going to because all the actors are a lot older, but still. HBO Max is worth it. My dad has it, but it's good. I don't think we have HBO Max. I mean, we might, but actually, I think I've seen it as like an option on the TV, but I don't know if there's an actual account attached to it. Watch Paramount Plus for RuPaul's Drag Race. We haven't used it in a little bit, so also, hello? Excuse me? Did you guys just see my screen look really pixely for a second, or was that just me? That was a bit of a jump scare. Like, I look at it, and, like, not even just my camera, like, the whole screen in general was, like, very pixely for a few seconds. I was like, excuse me? Unrelated to what I just said, but this builder always reminds me of a cute little raspberry. You didn't see? Okay, well, it might have just been a thing on my end, but that was a little freaky to see it that pixely. Launch Ghost and old Nickelodeon shows on Paramount Plus. Have you seen the show called Ghost Adventures, Megs? I don't know if I feel like there's any truth behind any of what they say and do on there, but I feel like it's relatively entertaining to watch. I don't know where it's available on, but like I used to watch a lot of that with my sisters. I miss the old Henry Danger. I don't know if I know what that is. Is it like a TV show? Or a movie, maybe? Watch me be very wrong for both of those. Like the new Danger Force? Nah, no thanks. I don't know what either of those are, though. I feel like I'm a little bit behind now. It was on Nickelodeon, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've seen it then. It doesn't sound very familiar. I haven't watched it. I've watched other paranormal shows. I really don't know how much truth I feel like is behind the Ghost Adventure show, but I feel like it's just entertaining to watch either way. So like if it happens to be on, then I'll just watch it. I don't know if I believe any of it, necessarily. Also, not me being low on tickets. It's okay though, because I have more tickets at my character's house. So it's okay. I just didn't realize I was that low on it. It's fine though, it's okay. If you ever do, just stick with Henry Danger, but stay away from Danger Force. Got it. Is it just like not as good quality? Or like, what's wrong with it? Or like, what do you not like about it? They didn't even add the main character again? I feel like you would have to do that with any TV show though. Like, you can't just not include the main character. Like, they're a main character for a reason. That's weird. Very interesting production choice. Yeah, they skipped some of the side characters and then just added entirely new characters. I feel like though, if anything, if you're gonna take characters out, you can't take out whoever the main character is for something. Like, I feel like it just like ruins the plot. It also just doesn't make any sense. That's weird. Kind of off topic a little bit, but you know what I was thinking about? Eventually, I would love to retry the idea of a farm core themed island. Because the first time around whenever I did that, it was, I think, a little bit after the 2.0 update had dropped and we like all like the farming stuff. So that was fun. I think that was what fueled my inspiration at the time. I just didn't know how I was going to decorate that full island. But I think whenever it's like in warmer temperatures, like some point next year, maybe sometime in the spring or the summer, which is not going to be for a while, I think I would like to retry that. I think it'd be fun. And I guess technically I could do it now, but I feel like that would remind me too much of Juniper Island, which was what started as the farm core one. Don't ever just eat your food during cooking. Like, I finished cooking in the beef, but I was waiting for the rice and I was eating the beef because it's good. I mean, I feel like whenever you're cooking, it's always a good idea to like nibble on at least some of it so that you can make sure that it tastes good and that it's cooked thoroughly. And then if there's anything wrong with it, flavor-wise, you can fix it while it's still cooking. If you have Farm Core Island, I recommend having a backup plan if you get burned out. I definitely will, because it sounds like a fun idea, but I just got really overwhelmed the first time around and it just didn't work out. So I'll be sure to have something backed up in case it doesn't work out. There's like a handful of island ideas that I want to try out in like the general spring and summertime. I don't know which order they'll happen in and which ones will actually get attempted, but we'll see. Like at some point I want to try Kid Core. At some point I want to try Spring Core. I know Spring Core is very common and like Cottage Core, like that kind of stuff. I know that's really common, but I've never tried it myself and I would love to. So maybe one of those or Farm Core. I don't know. There's a lot that I want to try next year. I really need to pop my neck and it just like won't pop. Speaking of that kind of thing, I don't know if I've addressed it yet today. I talked about this last night in the Discord briefly, but basically last night I needed to change Luna's litter box again. It was one of those specific changes where I had to like fully change out all of the cat litter, and I was changing it by myself, and unfortunately the litter box was very, very heavy because of how much litter had gotten built up in there, and then the box of cat litter itself was also very heavy, and because of how I was like trying to maneuver myself to get the litter dumped in the trash bag, I pulled a muscle in my back. And it hurt really bad. I'm fine now though. Like it seemed to have like seemingly gone away overnight, but whenever I was laying down last night, that was not fun. I'm good now though. It's okay. Farm Core Island would look cute. That's what Juniper Island was going to be, but then I got overwhelmed trying to do that theme, and then it turned into like a winter Farm Core Island, and then it just became winter Norm Core. Like it progressed into different themes until I eventually forced myself to finish it so I could be done with working on it. Because I got to a point with that island where I just was so tired of looking at it. Like I just couldn't stand that island anymore. I think I'm gonna do Spring Farm Core Island after I do my winter one. I feel like a winter Farm Core one, if I had been able to pull that off, it would have looked really cute, but I just felt like it just wasn't the right theme for me at the time. Like the idea of a winter Farm Core Island sounds really pretty, but I feel like it's harder to pull off than I thought it would be at first. Hold on 1 second, I have to mute the mic for a moment. Okay, I'm back. The reason I did that for like a second is because I have a soda with me and I literally thought I was about to burp, but I did not want to do that with the mic on. I guess I didn't have to say that, but that's just me being truthful. Nice, I'm doing a cityscape island. That's another theme I want to try eventually. But I do feel like cityscape and like city core islands are just very difficult and time consuming. Like I say that it's about to try one, I haven't, but they just look like they're really time consuming. Because like if you like image search that somewhere or like look for inspiration on YouTube, they just look so incredibly detailed. I feel like that would take forever to complete. Not me just plucking the flowers. I did not mean to do that. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, we're good on time. We've got about like 30 minutes left of stream, I would say. Honestly, this theme for you is Stardew Core. Somebody's already done that though, and the reason that like I'm hesitant about attempting that is because their version of it was so insanely accurate. Like they basically made the entire island look like the map of Stardew Valley, and they had it like down to a T. Like it was perfectly replicated, and I don't even know if I want to attempt it at that point because theirs was so good. I don't have the dream videos on hand, but like I've seen like clips and like pictures of the island. What the heck? What do you mean? What's wrong? That was me popping my knuckles, by the way, if you heard that. I do that a lot. I'm not doing as much as I used to, but I did it just now. Every time I see a builder with a shirt like that, they always remind me of some kind of like warning or like traffic cone. I just let Lydia out and it's extreme as well. The wind is picked up and it's pouring and cold. Sorry. Where you are, is the weather like whenever it rains in the winter, does it bring in cold fronts? Because it always happens like that for us. I'm gonna try and give the camera a little refocus again. It's not like super blurry like it was a little bit ago, but it does need like a little bit of like a refocus. Okay, hopefully it fixes itself. And she was taking her time going to the bathroom. I've never had the chance to show Luna Snow because after that freeze over that we had here a little while back, I didn't have Luna at the time. Or did I? Because of the pandemic and being inside so much, like my concept of time in my head is like so warped. Did I have Luna at the time? Did I? Because I got her when she was a year old, barely a year old, and she's gonna be 3 next month. Hold on, I'm gonna look up the exact date of when that happened because now I've got to know. I don't remember the exact date. Sorry, let me just unmute myself. I'm trying to find the date of when it happened. Okay, so it happened February of 2021. So I did have her. I did. I didn't think that I had her. I love that I was clicking the wrong buttons. Okay. Well, it says that it happened like February 2021, like late, February-ish, and this January, it was January, it was like this January, this February marked a year of having her. So I think literally a month after I got her is when it happened. I was thinking, what the heck, because it's crazy someone can get every detail down. Yeah, they got basically like every little thing. Of course, it's 2 different games, so you can't get it like fully 100%, but they basically had everything. By the way, I had to go back to my house to get tickets because I ran out. We're gonna ignore all the craziness on my island at the moment. Yeah, I guess I got like the time mixed up in my head or something. But she was just probably terrified at the time. Because whenever I got her, she was so scared of people. She weighed like 6 pounds, and I was the first person that she trusted. And I don't know, just that was a generally very scary time. I'm loving the room decor. Thank you. It's cluttercore, but in a very negative way. Cluttercore can be very cute in Animal Crossing and very, very pretty actually. But my version of cluttercore is not cute. I'm not a huge cat expert, but my cat is over a year old and is still small. Does anyone have any ideas on what that would be? I feel like Megs might be able to answer that. I don't think I could. But Megs might be able to. You ate with the cluttercore comment? Thank you. I saw Hazel in the background. She's so cute. I used to not like her, I'm not gonna lie, but I think she's cute now. Like, I've become a Hazel stan. She would just be a smaller cat. Yeah, she could be. Oh, and speaking of cats, while we're talking about them, I actually think I wanted to tell you guys. I told my mom about this. I saw this TikTok, and this person, as far as I know, I think that they're like studying and like learning to be a paramedic. So like they're not, I don't think they're fully practicing yet. But basically, like they're like in learning stages still, okay? For some backup context. And it's very cold where this person is, like snowing, it's freezing outside, and they went outside and they found a kitten that was basically, like if you look at my phone, the kitten was probably the size of my phone. I don't know if you can see it, but it was basically the size of my phone, and it was out there for so long that it had hypothermia, unfortunately, and was unresponsive, but the person took the kitten inside, and the way that they were taught CPR for a person, they did that same CPR, but on the kitten, just like slightly less forceful because of how small it was. And they did CPR for a while on this little, super little kitten. And then it actually worked. And they worked on like very gently petting the cat with their finger to, you know, stimulate its nerves. And eventually, slowly but surely, it became healthier and it was fine. And then she just adopted the kitten because she couldn't get rid of it at that point. But yeah, the cat ended up being fine. It was just kind of scary. That's what I'm thinking. But she's going to the vet, so it's going to have them check it out just in case. It's worth checking into if you're concerned. Aren't there certain breeds, though, of cats that are just naturally kind of small? I feel like there are. It was cool to see that person perform like normal, like human CPR on the kitten. Thank you for using the like command, Nani. I appreciate it. Liking the stream is free, and fun fact, if you click the like button, the number goes up. You should try it. You should see if the rumor is true. I'm looking for a DIY recipe at the moment, seeing if there's any extra. Nope, okay. Kind of random, but I love the color that the bamboo looks whenever it's snowing. Like, it's not like it's normal super bright green. Yes, Burmese are a smaller breed of cat. Females are between 6 to 7 pounds, and males are 8 to 10 pounds. Luna was just about 6 pounds whenever I got her, and I have no idea what she weighs now. But she's definitely a lot healthier than she used to be. Speaking of her, would you guys like to see Luna at some point before the stream ends? Should she make a little cameo? I think she should. I don't think she's made a cameo on stream for a little while. Yes, my cat Pink was a Burmese. She was only around 6 pounds. So then, like, since it's already, like, I feel like a very, like, lightweight amount of pounds for a cat, what would be considered too skinny for a Burmese then? Like, what would be considered underweight for them? Questions. We don't have Nintendo Online, but if I were to get ACNH, would I be able to do, and what would I be able to do and not do without online? You wouldn't be able to fly to anybody else's islands, and I don't think you'd be able to send mail. I don't know what else you couldn't do, though. I don't know if you'd be able to do custom designs. You might not be able to. Hello, Cherry the Wolf. Welcome to the stream. So, like, see the baby? Okay, I'll bring her at some point before the stream ends. Thank you for the hydration reminder. I appreciate it. I'll get water in just a second. Okay. You know, I have all the Animal Crossing stickers on my cup. I forgot about them, but I think there's a few more I found in my room. Like, there was a random Punchy sticker I found. I know online isn't expensive. I just don't have any money right now, so just curious. I think the version of it that I paid for is just like a once per year type of thing. Like, I think it's every August, actually. I just pay about $20 every August to have Nintendo Online, which I feel like, since it's a per year thing, I feel like it's a pretty good deal. And yeah, unfortunately, there is no sign of Sprinkle yet, but the stream isn't over yet, so you never know. My luck with villager hunting tends to be very hit or miss. I kind of want to put Luna on my desk and, like, have her stand on it and see what she does. I mean, there's not a whole lot of room. I've got a lot of stuff on my desk. I was going to start moving stuff around to make more room, then I realized there's a lot of stuff that's close to the mic. I don't want it to pick up excessive noise. And yeah, can we get like a penguin emoji in the chat to summon Sprinkles? I mean, they're heavier than they look. My friend is a smaller Bombay, the sister breed to the Burmese. She's 5 pounds, but she's very petite. Her name is Ninja. I love that. I wonder what, like, the average, like, healthy, like, standard weight for a tabby would be. By the way, I always say that Luna is a silver gray tabby, but the thing is, we randomly looked at her paperwork a little while ago, and they classified her as, I think, like, a domestic short hair. But her fur is quite long, so that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, at least I think the paperwork said domestic short hair. Hello, Cherry the Wolf, welcome. She looks more like a tabby to me, so I just call her a tabby, but I don't know why they would call her a short hair. Her fur is very, very, very long. Like, very long. She's fluffy. Need a penguin? We do. We do need a penguin. In fact, I'm going to do another penguin emoji. One more, just to summon her. Yes, this is Animal Crossing. It's Animal Crossing New Horizons, to be specific. I've been live for almost 2 hours, and we've been villager hunting for Sprinkle, and unfortunately, we have not found her yet, which is why we're putting penguin emojis in the chat now to try and summon her. I've seen, weirdly, a lot of hamsters today. Mr. Popper's Penguins! I remember that movie! I think I watched like half of it and then I thought it was weird, so I didn't finish it, but I remember that movie. I feel like I have these memories of certain shows and movies sometimes. I feel like nobody else seems to remember. And yeah, I guess Sprinkle is shy because she's just not showing up today. Maybe she's taking a nap. Maybe she's busy or something. make sure that I grab the cat and show her to you guys before I leave. I'm not ending the stream yet, but I want to make sure that I do that before he goes to give me a second. I'm going to grab my cat and then come and show her to you guys. So, hold on. I'm sure most of you have seen her, but I want to grab her and show her anyways. Hi, Luna. How was your nap? So here's Luna. Say hi, baby. Say hi. She's grabbing onto my shirt and won't let go, but she says hi. I love her. She's tired. She was resting when I grabbed her. Let me catch up on chat, by the way. Hold on. I'll hold the cat while I catch up on chat. I have a gaming channel too, by the way. Oh, please don't self-promote. Please don't do that. Thank you. You don't have a recommendation on what to do for dirty cats, because my cat cleans herself, but she needs to be cleaned somehow. And I know it's not good to wash your cat unless they get into stuff. I again feel like that might be a question for Megs. I don't know if that was Marlo. I think there's another black hamster. You look pretty. Oh, thank you. Luna is a baby. She's my baby. I'm convinced that I gave birth to her, and you can't convince me otherwise. She's like shedding right now. Like I'm patting her very gently, and her fur is coming off. I've never seen her before. Well, this is Luna. She'll be 3 next month. I adopted her from a shelter, and she's my baby. You look very pretty, and the cat looks cute. Thank you. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Did you hear her little sneeze? Did you guys hear her sneeze? Did you hear that? Did you hear her sneeze? Bless you, baby girl. I love you. I'm gonna set you down now, okay? I love you. Yeah, Luna, she's fine, but she was shedding a little bit when I did that. Now there's cat hair stuck to my chapstick. I guess that's what I get for holding her. It kind of looks like an old cat I had when we had named Smokey. Were they the same kind? I'm sorry that I keep like grabbing my face, by the way. It's because there's like cat hairs stuck to my chapstick. I think I got most of it. I love that she goes right back to his chair. Thank you for saying bless you to my cat. I love that. I think Gamer Harpy was the only one to say bless you to Luna. I think so. Wait, really? Look at the chat. Yeah, I think it was just Gamer Harpy. I love her. I love her literally so much. I will not be convinced of this otherwise, but I know I gave birth to that cat. I did. I did. Luna's so cute. Thank you. My cat's name are Fish, Female, and Chips. Oh, Fish and Chips! I love that! Because aren't, like... Okay, hold on. I keep doing it anyways. There's so many cat hairs! Oh my gosh. Like, it's tickling my face. I think so. I have no cat breeds. That's okay. You can wash your cats. I do it all the time, but it's best to start them young so they will like it better. But, like, if you ever do have to, like, properly, like, bathe your cat, what would you recommend doing? Like, what... Like, as a general process or any, like... products in general, like, do you have any recommendations? I don't need to bathe her right now, but I feel like it's good knowledge to have just in case. Not the Joe Mama cats. I know that's probably a joke, but like the way that I wouldn't be surprised if you were not joking, like, and you were being completely serious, the way that I wouldn't be surprised. My cat is named Bailey. I knew somebody in person named Bailey at one point, so like now I can't name an animal Bailey because it would make it weird for me. You're supposed to read it out loud? I know that, but I didn't because I cringe at Joe Mama jokes. I don't know if anybody watching this or anybody in my community likes the show Supernatural, but if you do, While we're talking about cats, my sister named her cats after two supernatural characters, Rowena and Crowley. If your cat doesn't like it, I think they're cat bags. You can get them and bathe them. You can also get a cat harness and put it on them to hold on to them. I'm sure it probably isn't their favorite thing regardless. If I ever have to bathe Luna, it's probably gonna have to be in a cat bag, whatever that is. Like, it sounds like something I'm gonna have to do. But thankfully, though, I've never had a situation where I just needed to do that. What I do need to do, though, is, like, help to brush her sometimes. Because, like, she just got so much hair. And, like, I know she can bathe herself just fine. But I've got to help her with it. Because otherwise she'll get hairballs. I know hairballs just happen for cats sometimes. But, like, it helps her to cope with it if I help to brush her. We've got one of those, like, glove things for cats that have, like, little bristles on them. So you can just pet your cat, which brushes them. Always use a cat shampoo. Do you have any specific brands in mind, or just like in general to use a cat shampoo? Fish and chips. My cats are sick. I can't let her in the room. I want to pet her sometimes, and I'm in the room and they can't come in. I'm so sorry, Cherry. I'm not falling for that one either, Kyle. I know what that is. I'm not falling for any of that. Didn't we? I think Doc was the first villager that we found today. I'll get you one day, Lexi. I'll get you one day. Probably not, because I feel like I've been streaming long enough that I've seen all of those different tricks and I don't fall for it very easily. My real name is Lily, so you can call me that if you want. Only if you're okay with it, I will. Because I know some people are okay with being called their real name or like being called a certain nickname, but some people just only like their usernames. So like only if you're certain that you're okay with it. I go to oatmeal shampoo, or there's a shampoo called Silky Almond. It smells so good. Do you know what brand it is, or do you just like remember the scent? I don't know what we're hyped about, but I will hype in the chat with you. I don't know what we're hyped about, but yay! Okay with it. Okay, well thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Sprinkle, where are you? She should be on the next ticket. You know what came to mind the second that I read like the words "where are you" in that message? My brain just goes, "Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you?" Does anybody else know what that's from? I hope at least one person here does. I'll have to look up the brand. That's okay. I'm not gonna want to try McDonald's oatmeal since Meg said that. I feel like it's probably good. We're hyped about me pulling over on you, hopefully. I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm not. I know all the tricks. Especially considering I was a mod for somebody else for a very long time at one point, so I really am not gonna fall for it easily. I do not play Gacha Life, no. It wasn't from Polar Express, it was from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. What, I think that was the live action of the Grinch? No, it wasn't, but you're really close. It was from the movie How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Specifically, it was Cindy Lou Who singing that. I will say that the Polar Express is an iconic movie. Okay, I'm sorry that I keep doing this. Probably it's not that annoying, but like I feel like it's probably annoying because all that cat hair got on my face, and like I'm not allergic whatsoever, but like it's the feeling of there being a hair on my face that makes me just like want to keep wiping it until I feel like all of that feeling is off of my face. Does that make sense? That's what I meant. Oh, well, you're fine. Hello, Caitlin. Welcome to the stream. I did something today, and I'm proud of myself for it. If you're comfortable with sharing, only if you're comfortable with it. But what did you do? I would love to know. Is to me Polar Express kind of terrifying. I feel like it's the way that the characters are designed to seem very realistic looking. It's like almost too realistic. In fact, speaking of that, I saw a TikTok about it earlier. I don't remember what the term is called. Actually, no, I do remember. I think it's called Uncanny Valley. It's some kind of term to use to describe characters in movies and TV shows whenever they're like made so realistic that they're almost too realistic looking that it can make people feel like uncomfortable or even scared. But I do like the movie. Lurk Express is the best movie where everyone comes on with. Is that a song? Seems like a song. Are you typing song lyrics? Remember the part where the Grinch said, "I'm an idiot," and the reflection on the wall said, "You're an idiot." My favorite scene in the movie is whenever he's trying to figure out an outfit to wear, and he's just like walking around his little trash kingdom, trying to pose to figure out what outfit he's gonna wear. And then at the very end, he's like, "Ooh, that's it. I'm not going." Me trying to hype myself up to go to work. This song from the movie. I haven't seen it in years, so I just didn't know. Yeah, but it's not just that. There's literally a portion of the movie where the kids are abandoned in an empty warehouse with unnerving Christmas music playing. I haven't seen it again in a very long time, so I don't necessarily remember that, but I wouldn't doubt it. Grinch was a very funny movie. I feel like for me, my favorite holiday movie, even though I don't necessarily celebrate Christmas, my favorite one would probably just be How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I watched it a lot when I was younger, and I just feel like it's iconic. Elf is pretty funny too, though. My favorite part is when he talked about his schedule, like he's like, "I have a dinner with myself, can't miss that again." Me whenever I'm just eating nachos by myself at night after streams, because I do that. It's called Easy Groom Silky Almond. Do you think it would be available somewhere like PetSmart or Petco? I mean, I don't necessarily need any right now, but I just was curious. You'll see that this month they're releasing a Grinch horror movie. I did see that, but I don't think I want to watch it. Excuse me. I don't judge if anybody else does, though. Just, on one hand, I do like some scary movies, and I do love How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but I don't necessarily think I want to combine the two, so I feel like it's going to ruin the wholesome vibes of How the Grinch Stole Christmas for me. Like, I feel like it's not a good combo. But that being said, if somebody else wants to watch it, I don't really care, because, like, that's something that they can do if they want to. I just don't think it would be for me. Oh, you found it on Amazon. Okay. Well, maybe that would be even better than I can just get it delivered. You didn't find out. Oh, you love horror movies? Well, at school, last minute change happened. I started to realize I was about to have a meltdown, so I went to a room where I could calm down. I don't usually share my feelings, so I'm proud of myself. I'm very proud of you, Caitlin. I really am. Truly. Here we go. I didn't watch it, but the trailer seems bad, but like the quality wasn't giving. I mean, regardless of the quality, I don't think I would watch it. Just because it doesn't seem like it's for me. Hello, the Crunchy Kid. Welcome to the live stream. I'll just play Five Nights at Freddy's. And that's what that is, right? I remember there was one point where people were talking about, I think it was called like Friday Night Funkin' or something. And I kept getting the abbreviation for that mixed up with Five Nights at Freddy's at one point, which is why I asked for reassurance. Oh, you're subscribed? Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. I did have an okay day, Lexi. I mean, I said Lexi like I was talking to myself. I haven't been sleeping as much because my cat's been crazy at night. So I've misread a few things today. Do you remember me? Your username sounds really familiar. Oh, we were wanting to subscribe. Well, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate the support. I'm not gonna lie, I'm almost 19 if I don't at Freddy still scares me. I remember there was this one time I played it for the first time like in the dark with my cousins at their house, and it was a little startling at first, but now I just feel like it's just iconic. Also, FNF is Friday Night Funkin', the one with an A is Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. Some emoji penguins for good luck. Thank you for the emoji penguins. I appreciate it. By the way, I did notice we're currently 4 likes away from 30 likes. If we could get to 30 likes before I end the stream, that would be super cool. And yeah, I'm like, I feel like jump scares are what gets me too in games. That's not because like I think it's genuinely like really scary. I mean, like they can be sometimes, but more so just like the suddenness is a lot for me. Cause like I'm a very jumpy person in IRL. Like I'm very easily startled, even if I don't necessarily think someone or something is scary. I'm just like very jumpy by nature. If that makes sense. Thank you for subscribing! Welcome to the community. I am 2 years younger than Royal Pride. I think that implies that you may be a minor, and if that's true, I wouldn't recommend hinting or sharing your age online, because it's just not very safe. Anything that hints at or like directly shares your age or what's close to your age isn't a good idea. So I wouldn't recommend doing that, friend. It's not very safe. I only get scared if there's like a build up to the jump scare. I feel like it's just a very... Have you ever played any kind of computer game or game in general that just had a jump scare that just seemed out of absolutely nowhere? Like sometimes the build up can help you to prepare for it, but if there's no build up and it's just very sudden, it's like bam, in your face. Those are what get me. It's startling, especially if it's something that's like loud. If you hear something coming, then boom, that's what gets me. For me, it's like the really random sudden ones. I ain't serious because sometimes I lie. Well, I just like as a general reminder for the community, remember, if you happen to be on the younger side, sharing your age or hinting at it is not a very safe idea. Just because sometimes people online don't always have the best intentions, so it's a good idea to keep that private. And I'll say build up for me because that's when I know something's there. True. Thank you for subscribing, Gamer Harpy. Welcome to the community. I jump at almost every sudden sound. Same. Like, I'm a very jumpy person, even if I don't necessarily find the sound or the thing or whatever it is scary. Like, I'm so jumpy that in real life, if I were to be, like, walking down the hallway, and let's say, like, somebody in my family was standing around the corner and I didn't know, even if they did absolutely nothing wrong, if I just, like, I'm walking down the hallway and then I just see them, that's gonna startle me anyways. Just because I saw them randomly and I wasn't expecting them to be there. Yes, I do agree. Unfortunately, there are some particularly nasty people online, so remember to keep your private information private, friends. Bro, the other day I was in the kitchen, I turned around and I seen my little nephew sitting there and I screamed so loud I can't. I would too. I've been told that in person I'm somebody that's very quiet and my footsteps are very, very quiet. Like you can barely hear me. So like I'll come up behind my mom and she won't know that I'm there and she'll just turn around and I'm just standing there and apparently I accidentally jump scare people a lot. I really don't mean to. Once again, I am the Grinch with Shrek's face. Wait, when did you say that? I'm also jumping. My friend scared me the other day. I had my back turned and music on. She came in the room and started talking and I jumped. I love that we just collectively seem to be very jumpy. I love that Flurry was the one that left today and we ended up seeing her. But the way they said that made me think of Barney. Wait, what did I say? That made you think of that? You're like, hi, how are you? I do that though. I really don't mean to scare people, but I do it randomly. I mean, for my mom, I guess it's because she has AirPods in a lot, and so she just genuinely won't hear me, and we'll just turn around and I'm just standing there. I was getting a snack on my cat, so I'm just gonna hug him on the leg. Give your cat a hug for me. Everybody with pets, I don't care what kind of pet it is, give them some kind of pet or hug on my behalf. He's like, yeah, kids keep your private stuff private. Oh, okay. Barney's iconic, though. I liked Barney as a kid. That was so funny for no reason. Well, it may have been funny, but I was definitely being serious. I love that I hear my dog barking from in here. I've been watching Bad Girls Club lately, and it's my guilty pleasure right now. My guilty pleasure lately has literally just been watching more Bob's Burgers than usual. I love that show. Just one reminder that we are very close to the like goal of the day. We're 3 likes away from 30 likes, and I just would really appreciate it. I just went down and I hugged my cat and hugged me back. You're soulmates. You're soulmates. Not Bob's Burgers. I love that show though. There was this cool video that I saw. Like, unfortunately, like it was something that I wasn't able to be a part of, and I think it was actually from like several years ago. But basically, there's this clip. They were at, I think it was like some kind of con. If it wasn't that, then it was some kind of interview. But basically, they were at one of those panels, which makes it look like a con, and they did like a live reading of a script. And I don't know if this was an actual episode or if it was just typed up simply for the sake of that live table read, but they basically read a script out loud in front of an audience, and it was interesting to be able to see the actual actors, but hear the voices of those characters. But it was cool, and it was funny. It's not necessarily the most chat-appropriate conversation on the show, so I'm not going to link that, but you could probably look it up if you wanted to. Probably be donating. Oh yeah, because didn't you say at one point that you were donating plasma? Already have a soulmate, but I count my second soulmate. You know what? Valid. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make this island right now the last island that I go to for the night. Hopefully it's Sprinkles. Sprinkle. It's singular, not plural, Lexi. Unfortunately, besties, we did not find Sprinkle today. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and search for somebody to raid if you guys wanna just sit tight real quick. It's crazy that the Family Guy and the show Brian, Steele, and Peter are all voiced by the same people. I think Chris is voiced, but I'm not sure. What's crazy about the actors for Bob's Burgers is not all of them, but a vast majority of them don't even have to do like a created voice or like do a specific voice to be that character. For most of them, that's literally just their natural speaking voice. That's just how they talk. So I thought that was really cool. They don't have to create a voice just for the character. They just have to speak, and that's it. Right now, I don't have the chat pulled up. I'm looking for somebody to raid. So if you send a message, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see it because I don't have the chat pulled up. I don't know if there's anybody playing Animal Crossing tonight, though, but I'm looking. Okay. Normally I type in ACNH, but this time I put in Animal Crossing afterwards, and we gotta put on the live stream filter. Let me see. I feel like there's like almost nobody streaming Animal Crossing tonight, which has been happening a bit lately. Okay, I'm gonna go back to chat. We act like the recent emoji used. Wait, what do you mean? I'm still looking for somebody to raid. Thank you for being so patient. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. We may not be able to necessarily find an Animal Crossing stream because I'm not seeing like anybody today. Like, I don't see anyone. Okay, I think I found a stream to raid. I looked around and I don't see any Animal Crossing streams at the moment. So what I'm gonna do is this person, Katana Crossing is, raid Gabriel. Wait, what is Gabriel doing? Before I grab Katana's link, I almost pasted that. I would prefer to raid an Animal Crossing stream. I do want to raid Katana though at some point. So if I don't end up raiding Katana, I do want to put her on my list. Because I don't think have I raided her before? I don't remember. Okay, thank you for finding Gabriel's stream for me because I wasn't seeing anybody at first. Let me see, grab the link. Okay, I think we're gonna raid Gabriel instead. However, I do want to add Katana Crossing to my list of people to raid eventually whenever I get the chance. Thank you for being so insanely patient. I'm worried that I have the wrong link, so I'm copying and pasting again just because I'm worried about it. Okay. I'm waiting for my chat to pop up so I can paste the link. Will this stream be archived? This stream will probably be left public. All right, so here is Gabriel's link. Gabriel is currently playing Animal Crossing, and I think for a second ago I saw that he was doing a bit of editing. But he's playing Animal Crossing. I'll paste the link a few more times. And of course, the raid link. All right, thank you so much for coming to my stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't liked the stream, subscribed already, you should. Both are completely free. They cost you absolutely nothing. It's a really easy way to support me. I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time for another live stream. Bye, everybody.